For those that don't know, I'm Mark Hackle, Macomb County Executive, and I'm fortunate to have the opportunity to MC this event here, and it's the groundbreaking for the Innovate Mound project. I know we've come a long way, and interesting enough, since we talked about this and applied for a grant here for this Mound Road reconstruction, it became more than what I think we anticipated early on. And the early anticipation was, how do we fix a road that was just pothole ridden? I mean, from 696 all the way to Hall Road, incorporating the city of Warren and obviously the city of Sterling Heights. It was a challenge, and every time pothole season came around, the big concern was, what are we doing to fix this? How come we're not fixing it? And we knew there was no funding available from the state to do this, and even from the county. So we came together and we said, you know what, we realize there's a funding opportunity that is out there. And we decided to apply for this infrastructure grant from the federal government, knowing that there was an outside chance. And I say that because usually these projects are not awarded to county roads. They're usually state roads or federal roads. And we thought, let's come together and see what we can do. So we reached out to the mayor of Warren, Mayor Fouts, and the mayor of Sterling Heights, Mike Taylor, and said, we think we have an opportunity to really showcase this area. And so we started talking to various business partners, and thus the reason why we're here, this location here. Mike Brozowska, he was absolutely incredible from the onset of bringing the businesses together to come to the realization they need to be part of this. They need to be part of this conversation on how do we fix this roadway, because I'm going to tell you, that's what sold the federal government on awarding nearly $100 million to this local road project.
It's great to have something like this in the news nowadays. All you see is fighting about this, fighting about that. Here's something I think we can all agree on, that Mound Road was one of the worst roads in the state of Michigan, one of the worst roads that any of us ever had the displeasure of riding on. And so we're really excited to be here today, the culmination of a lot of hard work by a lot of people. I couldn't possibly thank them all, but I'm going to start somewhere. I want to start thanking County Executive Mark Hackle for really getting behind this project and pushing it forward, getting us into Washington, D.C. I want to thank my colleagues on the City Council. We have Barb Zarko and Maria Schmidt with us today. I want to thank them for continuing to support this. The partnership with the City of Warren was incredible. It was great for us to come together. This was a true public-private partnership that involved all layers of government, from the local to the county to the state to the federal government. It involved the legislative branch, it involved the executive branch. Why do you keep doing Mound Road? Well, we kept doing Mound Road because we didn't have the funding to do the complete repair that we're doing now. And so the businesses up and down this important corridor generate something to the tune of $8 billion in economic impact for the region, the state, and for the entire Midwest. This is a corridor that you cannot overstate how important it is to jobs, to our local economy, to what we produce and what we build here in the state of Michigan. I would put this corridor up against any place else in the state of Michigan or the Midwest. I do want to thank Mike for hosting us here at Chartem Gear. It's been a couple years since I've seen the facility. They do an incredible work. Our business community is what made Innovate Mound different.
I'm excited about this entire project, but especially the portion of Warren, of course, between 11 and 14 Mile Road. This will change our city from a much needed repair road to a 21st century smooth sailing and driving road. And I understand, Mark, and you know this better than I do, and Mayor Taylor, we're going to have, a smart process for driverless cars and electric cars and what have you. The advantages are clearly safety, innovation, investment, impact, vision, and just the idea of driving down Mound Road and seeing the changes that made the landscaping, this smart deal and what have you, smart electronics and all that. It's going to be great. The traffic flow is going to improve. We're going to have better landscaping, iconic signs and features, improved pedestrian access, non-motorized multi-use path, improved transit stop, intelligent transportation system is what I was alluding to, traffic signals and signs, emerging in mobility, and new accessible flow to GM Tech Center, to the Town Center, to the Ford plant, to the General Dynamics plant, and to Chartem over there.
As you may see and can see behind us, the project has started, which is great. We started with lane closures within the corridor and are working currently from M59 to approximately 15 Mile Road. That work will run through the end of December, and we will have a seasonal suspension at that time. The heavy road reconstruction work will culminate and begin spring of 2022 next year and will end in that section of roadway late to early winter of 2022. From there, we will go into phase 2, which is the southern portion of Mound Road construction, road reconstruct, from 15 Mile Road down to I-696. That will have the same process in 2023. It will be started as far as the road reconstruct in the early portion of 2023 and be completed by the end of 2023 season. The overall project completion will be the summer of 2024. For this season, August to December, we will be maintaining 2 lanes of traffic in each direction. We will also have intermittent crossover closures throughout the corridor, maintaining at least a minimum of 1 crossover per direction per mile throughout the entire construction season. As far as the current construction activities, they're focused on the following: temporary road widening in preparation for the reconstruction next season, storm sewer repairs and reconstruction, municipal utility work in the form of water main and sanitary sewer, and then bridge widenings at the Plum Brook Creek. One important note to add, we do have, which is very important to this project moving forward and for communication, we have a dedicated project ombudsman for the construction of Mound Road. He's a representative from our owner's rep, HNTB. His name is John Bailey, and he will be on the project, on the job, and available to address any concerns, questions from residents and businesses along the corridor. Again, for any traffic concerns, safety issues, or anything else pertaining to this construction project, the project ombudsman will be available with boots on the ground in real time. And you can reach the project ombudsman through a phone number, which is 1-855-MOUND-4U. That's the number 4 and the letter U. So once again, project's ombudsman to reach during the project directly, 1-855-MOUND-4U. In conclusion, I'd just like to say we very much look forward to the Innovate Mound project. Excited to see that start and ultimately get completed to serve all the users of the corridor. Thank you again for your continued support.